about. Okay, this one is for purple and white, brown, 1, 2 black belts. Hope you're well, week 3. Hope you're safe, hope you're keeping well, hope the families are okay. Again, thank you for your support. It's we're managing, same as everybody else, isn't it? You know, it's one of those times where we just have to get on with it, really. Okay, right, let's get straight into it. Okay, bang, heads up, and down, and up, and down. We're going to go to the side, opposite side, side, opposite side. This time we're going to take your ear as far down as we can, other way, other way. Last time. Okay, what I want you to do now is just take that chin down to your chest and roll your shoulders forward and roll your shoulders back and lift that chin. And we're going to look up into the centre, chin to chest, roll the shoulders forward, and we're going to bring those shoulders back all the way up and looking up. That's good. Okay, so those shoulders forward, backwards, forwards, backwards, arms forward, backwards, across the body. Okay, hands into the hips, we're going to push forward and backwards to one side, to the other. We're going to go circles one way, circles the other way. Okay, all I want you to do is just flick your legs. If you need to, hand onto a wall or to a chair or something solid, and all I want you to do is just bring your foot out, find your balance, and we're just going to take that foot round in a circle just a couple of times, and we're going to take it the other way just a couple of times. We're going to shake off, we're going to swap legs, foot down, nice and solid, get your balance, circles one way, then the other way. Okay, so from there, feet flat on the floor, bring your toes up, and down. Sorry, toes up and down. And down. 2 more. And down. Last one. And down. Okay, so from there we're just going to lift our foot up, keeping your toes on the floor and down. As we're going to go put one down, we bring the other one up and swap and change again. A couple more times. Okay, good, and just shake those legs. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're just going to do a little bit more of what we did the first session I was with you, but we're going to step it up. We're going to step it up more so obviously for the senior grades. You are senior grades. If any exercises here are done inside the house, please be careful, health and safety. Please make sure that there's an adult there that's agreed with you to do it in the house. If you're doing it in a room where there's tables or chairs or furniture, please be careful. Some of the movements we use, if you're doing it on a slippery floor, make sure you've not got the slippery socks or anything. I'm not saying you wear shoes inside, but just ask permission and make sure you're safe, okay? Again, if you're doing it outside, just be safe that we're on a concrete floor. If you fall over, just be careful, okay? These are just things we have to cover. We've just got to protect you and us, really. Okay, so what's going to happen is we're just going to bring our knee up, first of all, and we're just going to push our knee down. And what we're looking at is you can do some leg work. So we're going to bring our knee up and we're going to push down. Bring our knee up, push down. When we're pushing that foot down, it goes down in a straight line. Yeah? Not over there. Not losing my balance and over there. What we're looking for is a good strong stance. Nice big, keep it at your stance. Coming up, down. Okay? Bring it to the centre. If when we push the knee down, we're leaning, this is going to happen. You're going to lose balance. So, good strong stance. As soon as we go into that strike, bring your arms up. Straight away. Okay, so we're just looking at 5 on each side. Same on this side. Keep it at you. As soon as this comes up, straight down. Not up, down and over. Okay, from there, up into the centre, down. Okay, up, down. Okay, from there, we do it once, twice, 3, 4, 5. Look at the foot. If we strike with the toes, we're going to break a foot. Okay? So we come up. Look at the heel. We're striking with that heel. And that's what I want to see. Now if you're struggling, hand, wall, furniture, whatever it may be, so we're getting this. Okay? So what I'm looking for is the body staying in the centre, bringing up. Don't push it away, bring that knee straight across that body, straight down. We're looking at if we're being attacked, and we're pushing away, we can strike. We can also strike inside, so we're going to practice that one as well. So it's a bit strange, I bet you're thinking, why? Okie dokie. A lot of martial arts, when we talk about self-defense, and this is my personal opinion, and I'm not saying any martial art is the best, because no martial art is the best. But for me, it's all about self-defense, true self-defense. Yep. So we can teach you all these moves, but if they're no good out there in the street, why are we teaching them? Why are we teaching them? So, sorry, I'm just going to start that. Okie dokie. So, from here, what we're looking at doing now is, with the hips straight, bring it up, push in and down. So from this position, bring it up, push in and down. Bring it up, other leg, push in and down. Turn your body on the side. Almost impossible to bring this leg, back leg, across and slide it down because you're going to lose your balance. If you lose your balance like that, they've literally just got to tap you and over you go. So this position here is if somebody's in front being very threatening and you're in this position, up, straight down. So where it goes, it can either push the knee back. We've got to be careful there because there's a lot of injury potential, a lot of injury. If you can justify it, that's fine. But what I like is when it goes top here and slides all the way down. So we know now that this area here, very little muscle or strength. I was going to use, there's very little there to protect the bone. Alright, so if you just do it yourself, put your hand over there, you can feel the bone straight away. Now if you was to get a pen or anything, doesn't matter what it is, very gently, don't hurt yourself. As soon as you rub that up and down there a couple of times, it's uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. So you imagine now a foot straight in, sliding down. That person, the first thing they're going to do is, ow! When that happens, push, get back, run. You don't even have to push them, just run. Okay? So, this move is protected really because we're here, up, slide down. Both legs, slide down. So every couple of weeks what I want to start doing is more and more and more and more self-defense. That'll give you the confidence to move. Yeah. So, let's go again. So what I want you to do is position yourself, keep it actually, hands up. The hands up as if you actually got hold of somebody, they've got hold of you, and you're struggling. And maybe they're too big for you, too scared, and you don't want to let go of them just in case they see that big space and they punch you. So keep hold of them, keep tight, because from here, it doesn't matter. What we would rather do is if they're moving, if we're solid and we strike them down, that's great. Yeah, great. If we're having to move back, we can only use the front one. Okay? So, if we're moving, there's not a problem doing this one. Moving back, doing this one. What we're giving you is both of them. So we're solid and we're standing still, straight down the legs. Yeah? Minimum force, but it has maximum potential. And what that means is we don't want to hit people and really hurt them. And this is not a strike to a bone. It's not a strike. We're looking at the slide. Yeah? It will give that person enough pain to release. Okay? So, hands here. We've grabbed all of them. Nice and relaxed. So you're looking at this movement. Turn that foot to the side. Remember, we're looking at the heel. straight down. Opposite side, here, look at the toes, to the side, heel, straight down. Alright, so we can practice that when we come back, because one side will have shin guards and a foot guard, just in case you slip and stamp on the foot. Okay, so it's a combined guard. Alright gang, so left leg in front, fists up. So from here, we're looking at just a front, get back, just a front one, get back. Now I want to see the speed. Hand, closed, thumb in, little bit of a cup. Okay, what that means is it's not flat. If it's flat, that's going to happen. Just give it a little bit of a bend. So we're just looking for that front push, front push, front push, front push, okay? Once we've done that one, we're going to swap over. We use the other hand. Just front push. So we're looking at just getting from here, look, get back, get back. When we're looking at doing the get back on people, we try and avoid all the time this area. Okay, if we can. We should be looking for the shoulders. And the reason being is, if somebody pushes me, and they're not my size, they're smaller than me, yeah, or not as heavy as me, yeah, what will happen is they'll just push me and that will happen. So really, they could, if you were too close, get a headbutt. But what we're looking at is this area here, because as soon as this little section gets pushed, look, straight away. So if somebody manages to get two of them, that's the location, that's what's going to happen. But what we're looking at now is the one, because I want you now to learn how to actually across. So we're going to do this two ways. If you've got a mirror, that's fine, be careful, don't strike the mirror, don't kick the mirror, no nothing. If you've got a parent, big brother, big sister, as long as you've got permission to do this, okay, you can use them. I want you to put your left leg in front, hands open. Yep, and I want them to come quite close to you, quite close. And what we're looking at doing now is, look, hands open. Now, from here, if that person stood like this, what we're looking at is, if I go this same side, all this area here is open. Okay, all this area here is open. So what we're looking for from the person who's standing like this is to go across. So from here, push them away, push them away. You'll see why. Yep. Keep the left leg in front, then we're going to use the back push, back push. So the back one is going to this shoulder. So if it's my back one, which is my right one, I'm looking to push them over to their right shoulder. My front one, it's my left one, I'm looking to push in their left shoulder. Okay? All we're doing is just practicing getting pretty close to the person. Pretty close. Eventually, when you come back, or when we come back, we'll do this with the person. Alright? So, and they'll all be padded up so they won't hurt themselves, but they'll understand then what it feels like. And it gives you the confidence as well. Gives you the confidence as well. Okay, right then. From here. Front hand, all right, we're just looking for that push now to the shoulder. I want you to practice not staying away from here. Obviously, we stay away from the neck and the throat. It's very, very dangerous. It's a red area. And if we can avoid it, we stay away from this area. All that there, that's classed as a red area. So these, green. This area is like an amber. Okay, so from here, pushing. So we're going for that shoulder blade, shoulder blade, shoulder blade, shoulder blade. If you want to, start moving a little bit. Shoulder blade, come back a bit. Let's change. So, shoulder, just looking for the closest shoulder to begin with, just getting confident. From here, left hand's in front, but I want to come across, okay? Let's come across to that backhand, into the shoulder, swap legs from here, backhand now, opposite shoulder, opposite shoulder, opposite shoulder, good. Shake your hands, and your legs. Remember, you like, because this video, you can pause this, go for yourself for a drink. So I'm just going to carry on, You carry on what you want to do. From here now, alright, what we're looking at doing, it's very hard at the moment, very, very hard because COVID rules and regulations, and I am the only person in the building, okay? When Christopher does his, he is the only person in the building, even though we're in a bubble. We've got to make sure that we abide by the law and everybody's keeping safe. So all this area will be cleaned and swept. and washed. Okay, so from here, right, I know it's very hard to think that there's somebody there, but as senior grades, we have to do these. We call them kata in a traditional martial arts, a traditional karate. So, all we're going to do is start blocking. So I want the left leg in front, but instead of the freestyle that we normally do, yeah, nice and ready to go in with the fight, I just want the hands down. I want the legs nice and relaxed, and the hands up. Okay, so what we're looking at doing is this. None of this. Here. We can have our hands open if we choose to. It's up to you. Right? Because this is just the basic stuff. We're going to start, if you want to. This is the harder one. That's the easy one, believe it or not. So all the senior grades will do this. Open hands. So what we're looking for is somebody's coming to strike us towards the nose. Yeah, somebody's coming to strike us towards the nose. What I want you to do is now we're going to start moving you side to side. So from here, that person is going to punch, okay, with their front fist. So from here, they're going to punch you with their front fist. So they're punching you closest to me, my front fist. As we do this, we block. Now, if we block and move to the side, look, as they punch, I block and move to the side. Great move. One thing wrong with that we have to be mindful about and quicker is that because they punched there, all right, and we're here, what I've done is push them out. So if I'm pushing them out, that means I've got the rest of this to hit you with. So you've got to be very quick and careful, very careful. So ready? So from here, we move, and we're just going to take the hand to the side. After a while, they'll get used to actually blocking and grabbing that hand. Okay? So from there. We're doing this as a martial art. We're doing this as self-defense. So although it looks very aggressive, it's not. Okay? It's just part of your next belt, your next belt, your next belt. Yep. A lot of the black belts, bless them, okay, they're not aggressive. Well, not in here. I'm sure, well, there's a few that I'm sure the parents have told me they like to fight at home, but that's a different matter. Okay? So, as we do this, we block, we take to the side. So we're looking at, just for you juniors, okay, because this is only for the little ones, yeah, we're looking at the slightest, the least aggressive form of martial art we can use. So what we're looking at there, we're looking to defend yourself. So we've done the block. We've done the block. Okay? So from here, once we grab that, we can push down. Once we do that, we push down, we take them down. Okay, so from here, we block, we step to the side. We step to the side, but we're looking at the person. Because if they want to kick, we can block. Yeah, we can drop that. If we move to the side, you've got to be very quick for that one though. But we've already blocked. They come in to kick to the groin. We block, and we're there again. We block, they come to punch to the face. We're here again. Punch. Punch. Okay, so there's lots of moves going to do. Right, from here, we block the fist. Alright, so from there, fist is blocked. Strike to the belly. Strike to the belly. Okay, so again, 2 strikes. So it is a self-defense, so let's just think about martial arts, okay? Not encouraging you to block and punch. What I would encourage you to do is block, use minimal force and go. From here, we block, we take that little step to the side. Don't take a huge step. It is a little step and bend your knee. Okay, good stance, because if we need to, we can come in, strike, and it hits them in this area. So block. Uh-oh, they're coming forward still. Punch, punch. We do 2 punches, because one might not be enough, because if I punch with a backhand and I drop this arm, their fist is still here. So it might be that I block, punch, bring it back and punch again. Don't like that, because by the time you've brought that back, you've wasted a move. So block, punch, punch, straight away. Arms up. Okay? Ready? So, protecting yourself. Look, leave me alone, get back. Okay? Don't be afraid as you get older to tell people and shout, get back, get back. Because CCTV cameras, a lot of them now have voice monitors as well. So people know then if they can hear. Yeah? If there might be a teacher over there might be an adult over that side, your friends behind you. And if they hear you saying, get back, leave me alone, It's a good thing because then you're protecting yourself even more. So we're in that stance now, minding our own business. All of a sudden the person that's causing the threat comes towards us. Okay, look, get back, leave me alone, what's the matter? So we go straight into that stance, hands open. Not over here, or down there, or not fists. Okay, let's get him here. We've got more of a chance. And we, believe it or not, the more relaxed we are, the better it is. If I go straight into those fists, it all becomes solid. Open hands. Straight to the side, yeah, threat, punch, punch, back. So that's number one, okay? From here, so we go to the side, punch, punch, and back. Doesn't matter which leg's in, okay? Block, threat, punch, punch, back. Block, punch, punch, back. Left leg in front, block, punch, punch, okay? So, that's all it is. From here, take it away. If you think about it, it's there, punch, punch. It might have moved to here. So that's a punch, you can still punch. We'll look at that again. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, we're going to look at from here, I'll face you, from there, block. As we get that block, okay, we're looking at coming in, striking down. So if we block their punch, we then come in and strike here with a downward strike. So not hitting them with a fist, we're hitting him, look at that there. As we turn in, we're turning and we're hitting him with this area here. But as we do it, we're twisting, we're twisting. But we've got this block, we need to keep hold of something. We need to let that little cup on top. Because what we need to do, ideally, is bring that down. Because if we can, and we've got the hand, and we put that force down on the elbow, the shoulder, the elbow with the inside of the elbow here, as we're doing it, as all the senior grades will know, we get this movement. And they can go, and the person will fall to the floor. Because we haven't pulled them, we're just taking them straight down. And they'll go straight down to the floor. So again, left leg in front, we block, strike. Okay, so remember the other one, we can block this way, as I showed you before, but what I'm looking at doing now is from there, yeah, is the little block. So block, punch, punch. As I showed you before, we had two. We had the from here, block, step inside, punch, punch, or we had the block, taking to the other side, punch, punch. Block, punch, punch. Okay, block, punch, punch. So it doesn't matter which one it is, we've got both of those. I'm going a bit quicker for you lot, because I know for a fact, purples, higher up, you've done all these techniques. You haven't put them all together, apart from the senior browns and the black belts. So if I'm moving a lot quicker, purple belts, this is what I've said to you from day one, when you get to that purple belt, this is where you start to learn more a lot quicker. Yeah? So we know that from here, we can step in, strike, strike, or from here, we can step out, strike, strike. From here, we can step in, strike, strike. From here, we can step out, strike, strike. Okay? Right then, so from here, we're going to step in, wrist. As we do the wrist gang, I want you to come in, step, and then from here, back fist. So from here, block, we step in with the back, block, strike, back fist. So what's happened is, the person that's throwing a punch, yeah, we blocked, we've struck them here, then we do the back fist to this side of the face. Again, it's hard when there's only myself or there's only one of the instructors doing this. It's very difficult. So when we come back, we'll break these. We know what we've been teaching you on the videos, and we'll put it all to play as soon as COVID's gone. Alright, so from here, block, step into the side, straight to the side, back fist, and then get away. Again, as we get senior grades, we can from here, instead of stepping to the side, we can block, move in. So again from there, look, block. So we can see the threat coming towards us, whoa, block. Yep, big block, big strike. Yeah, by the way, From here, block, strike, back fist. Ready? Block, strike, back fist. So do those, break it down slowly. There's one, there's two, there's three. There's one, there's two, there's three. Okay? So just practice, practice, practice that. Okay, give yourself a quick drink. Okay, so we're going to step it up. So we're going to move into this area where we've actually blocked, struck, back fist. It might be now that we need to get him away from us. If we do your basic snap kick, your Maigadi kick, all that does is wins him, puts him in the air. So we've all taught you up to this grade, definitely. When we put the pads out, we give you the thrust kick. And I know some of you are like, kick, kick. But remember we said to you kick and push forward. And the reason being is that solid object is still there. So instead of just kicking, which will have no effect, we need you to drive it forward. Okay, so left leg in front. I'll do it facing you first of all, and then we'll swap around. So left leg in front, we block with the front hand, left hand. We then step forward and strike with the back fist. There. Okay? Look what happens now. This back leg is ready to go. It's ready, it's primed. From here, I've struck, both hands are here, defensive, and we're looking at that back kick, thrust kick. Push them back, get them out of the way. No different on the opposite side. Okay, so face away from it. From here, left leg in front. So we're block, here, strike, back fist, back legs already, big kick, down, right leg in front, from here, block, strike, back fist, thrust kick, practice them all, practice them all, practice them all. Let's put something else on top. From here, we're looking at that, block, strike, back fist, thrust kick. From there, scissor kick. Now for the scissor kick, up to brown belt really. We taught you to do the scissor kicks. Remember, that's all I do, and you know what I'm talking about. But the scissor kick now, what I need you to do, instead of kicking and staying in the same spot, I need you to kick and step forward. So it doesn't matter if it's a foot, 2 feet, etc, etc. But what I want you to do is push that solid object away. Push the solid object away. When we come back, we've got the pads here, and we'll progress with this. So instead of just doing a scissor kick, which we all can do, kick and stay still, I want you to drive your hips forward, kick, and push them out the way. So you're actually doing a big step. Okay? So from here, left leg in front, we're going to block, we're going to strike, we're going to back fist, thrust, kick, and step forward. Do it from this way. Left leg, we block, strike, back fist, thrust kick. Okay, let's go for the right leg in front. From here, we block, we strike, we back fist, we thrust kick, we scissor kick, down. Do it from here, right leg in front, up, strike, back fist, thrust kick, scissor kick stepping forward. Happy? Again, just a a couple more moves really. What I would like the senior grades to do for this is complete both lessons this week. Complete both lessons. Complete the junior lesson, because what we're talking about in the junior lesson is the movements, how we guard, how we protect, how we move across. Now I know what you're thinking, I'm a purple belt, purple and white, brown, black belt, I'm too good for that. Every training session I have, I'll go back to the basics, because I do not know everything. And sometimes as we get higher up the grades, we forget our basics. Our basics. The basics are everything. It doesn't have to be in martial arts, it could be in your maths, in your English, it could be in sciences, it could be basic things like making your bed in the morning. Yeah? How many of you leave your bed for your parents to make? Because if you say yes, not good. Not good. Yeah? You should take pride in yourself. You should go back to your roots. So that means, what's wrong with making your own bed? What's wrong with clearing a table for your parents every now and again? Yeah? Hoovering. Doing a bit of chores in the house. I'm sure you all do, but it's there for a reason. Okay? Same as in martial arts. Go back to the basics. Christopher loves this. He does his blocks. We'll all practice our blocks. We'll all practice in the senior grades. Doesn't matter how high you are in your syllabus, we're still only beginners. We're all beginners. So I want you to go back and look at the basics. Just the ones I've done today, this week's. You'll see that it is about the combinations and movements. On this one, we're stepping it up now. I want you to concentrate on, as we've done it, the block, as we're doing that block. Now a lot of people will do this. As soon as you do that, you've made yourself look a lot smaller. That person in front of you has won. Yeah? Is it scary in a fight? Yes, it is. It's huge. It's so scary. It's really frightening. But sometimes we have to just beat that fear. Once we've got it here, it doesn't matter if you catch it here. As we bring our hand down with that little cup, we've got it. All I want to do is I don't really want to drop them to the floor. I just want to put them off balance. So that when they're off balance, they can give me that side of the face. Strike. It might be, but you don't want to punch them with the back of your fist. Don't have to. Because once you've done this, you can backslap them. Just a thought. Just a thought. However, let me tell you something now. If you back fist them from here, they're going to get a little mark. If you open hand and slap, they're going to get huge finger marks here. And if you do strike them around the ear, you could perforate their eardrum. You could hurt their eardrum. And sometimes it can take a long time for that to be fixed. So just bear that in mind. We'll give you the senior, as you get higher up, the black belts have started it already. We'll give you the harder and the more difficult techniques, but it'll also tell you what the medical implications are, what can happen to that person. Yeah? So some of you are like, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that to him. Right, that's fantastic. Think about what that can cause. How dangerous can that be to the other person? Because don't forget, just because you know a martial art, yeah, you can still get yourself into trouble, can? Martial arts is self-defense. But it doesn't mean to say you can go out and you can, yes, I'll have a fight tonight. No, wrong. Okay, so let's get back. So we're doing this cut, bringing it down, striking it down, back fist. I want you to concentrate from here. I don't want you to move your legs to go into this kick. It's there where it is. We have to work what we've got. Strike. And then I also want you to do the scissor kick but stepping forward. Again, health and safety please. Be mindful. If you're doing this inside and it's a wooden floor, if you're allowed to, put shoes on or non-slip socks. Again, if you're doing this out in the grass, great. You're going to get cold feet out there in a moment. But concrete, just be careful please. Yeah, I don't want anybody falling over and hurt themselves. We've got to just nice and relaxed. So if you're not confident in doing this, just get a little line on the floor. Watch. There's my line. Yeah. And I'm going to do the scissor kick. I know you can all do the scissor kick. And you all come down with that. Put two lines. Okay. Say for instance the first line is here. Right in. My job now is to get to that other line there. So from the scissor kick, it's the back leg that's the most important. There it is. I've got to that. Don't want a massive length because you're going to be off balance and you're going to lose a lot of power with you going up into the air. Yeah, so just a foot, 2 feet. Any more? Hey, brilliant. But let's see how effective that is when you come back on the pads. Okay, so that's what we're looking at, that thrust forward. Okay, so we're just going to give one more move after that. So we have done, we've stepped into the side and we're blocking. We're doing this strike. We're doing this strike. Hips, thrust kick. We're stepping forward to the scissor kick. Okay, what I'm looking forward there is momentum is pushing us forward. So that's the get back. Just in case that person is still able to stand. Let's be honest, we've done this, not going to do much. That might give them a little bit of a red mark or a sore arm. That is going to hurt the head, maybe even, oh, that really hurts. Push, all that's doing is pushing them back. Scissor kick, going to be honest with you, majority of the time, if you're quick, you might catch them. If you're not quick, they'll step back. If they've stepped back, we need to get back. We've got to have one of those. Also, the get back is very good for people to hear. Let's do that again. So from here, we block, bring them down and strike. Back fist. Happy with that? From the back fist, look what's going to happen. Twisting those hips. Thrust kick. From here, scissor kick. There's the power now. Wants to go forward. Get back from there. Swap legs. Swap legs. Don't always do it with the good strong leg. So we've done it with the left leg. Let's get the right leg in front. Yeah. So we're blocking. We're pulling down. We're striking. We're back fist. Twist. Thrust. Here. Scissor kick. Hands open. We haven't made any contact on that occasion. Get that hip. Get back. Fists up. Step back. Just because I've said get back to that person doesn't mean to say we can't get back. We want to make as much space as possible. If the person is there and they're angry and we push them back and I stand here, I'm in their fighting out. I'm in their fighting area again. So let's get out of the way. Look, leave me alone. No need for that. Yeah? Always be mindful about your surroundings, because if I'm pushed back, pushed back, pushed back, pushed back, I get a wall. I've got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to have a look at the first that I've done for the white, yellows, orange, greens and blues, because you'll see that we start to move where we're standing. So if the object comes, and you know I've all taught you this, 2 trains, if I stand there in front of this one, and we both go, and I'm not willing to move, bang! We just get this big, huge mess. But if I just move to the side and clip them, they carry on. Doesn't matter if they carry on, let them carry on. I've got time to run. I've got time to run. Right, gang. So that's 32 minutes. I want you to look at the first lesson as well, please. So that I think that was 40 odd minutes. And just have a go. Just have a go. You can take bits off if you want. Okay. I want you to solely practice what we've just done here, but I want you to also have a look at the other one so we can have the better. So you can. We can still learn from the basics. I've already explained that, haven't I? Yeah. So basics up. Basics up. You lot, it's been a pleasure once again. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Christopher's doing it next week, and gang, just be safe. Again, as we said last time, please feel free, if any of you are doing this, I know a couple of you did, and thank you very much for that, send some pictures on WhatsApp, or sorry, I beg your pardon, our email. Not the email, I'm going to get it right in a minute, I haven't been home yet for my tea. EMA, our site on EMA, Facebook. Sorry gang, I'm tired. Alright my friends, hands by your sides, feet together. Please be safe, look after your families, look after each other. Bow. Well done you lot, missing you all. Take care.